I would start by inviting Kushal, if you can. Kushal is the business head of digital at Reliance Entertainment in India. Kushal, all yours.
Thanks. Morning, everybody. So what I'm going to talk about essentially is, I think, a country which has got perhaps a large population second to China itself, and the fact that we're leapfrogging with technology, but we still have huge issues in terms of from a data perspective. So what I have been doing is, in the last over a year and a half, trying to put a lot of the pieces together in terms of being able to try and look at the various companies that... Is there a problem with the...
Can we get the clicker, please?
Okay, that's just India for you. Can you get the volume up a bit?
It is a place where extraordinary things seem commonplace. There is only one India, Mark Twain wrote, a country of 100 nations. The land of dreams and romance. The one land all desire to see. On a world tour, Twain traveled throughout India. He saw a land of remarkable treasures of human creativity built across millennia.
Okay, so that's just about the country I represent. We're the fastest growing in terms of not just from a population perspective, but like, for example, our current Prime Minister spoke when he met, I think, the Facebook head, and he said that we're at the cusp of almost leapfrogging the US in terms of just spending over 2.5 hours every single day of Facebook. So that's the strength we bring in terms of the population we have. So, of course, we do have this problem with the... in terms of mobile literacy, in terms of, I think, penetration of digital, we're I think, certainly leapfrogging ahead. But what I'm going to tell you is more a case study of what we're grappling with a company as...
Excuse me, you need to press the left or right buttons underneath, the ones near the top, that's it.
So essentially what we're doing is we're talking about some of the challenges we have in the country in terms of data visualization, a talent gap, existing systems. Something extremely interesting happened to us last year. We've I think, leapfrogged to I think, create something which is similar to what the US has or other markets have, which is a social security number. So what we have got is an Aadhaar card, which essentially maps people by putting a barcode. And the objective, of course, is to have almost 800 million of us enrolled by this year itself. So what we're doing within Reliance, of course, is to I think, we're working closely with the government with all of those, pieces of information and across the different businesses that we have, which is our capital business, communication, infrastructure, entertainment, power, to have a more better view of our data, make information usable, transparent, and essentially make sure that between the various group companies, cross-sell, upsell, be able to know our customers better. So how do we really get around doing this? So because we don't even really know about 50 years back, because some of our businesses are about some 100 years old, 50 years old. We don't even know our customers because perhaps the data is sitting in different pieces of information, not even put down in terms of forms. So we've begun the whole process of finding out in terms of who the customer is, why he buys, why he doesn't buy. And for this process, I'd like to just talk about in terms of what our telecom company is all about. We have essentially right now got close to 106 million customers. Through these 106 million customers, we're trying to sort of make sure every single customer is mapped back with the Aadhaar card I spoke about. So what we do have is a fair amount of demographic data in terms of name, age, sex, location, and we've also got information in terms of, I think, family backgrounds as well. So we have a son mapped to his father, to his mother, to his siblings. That's what is the first step. So say, for example, what we have identified is just real-life example of one Sudhir Mishra. He has, for example, a son, and he's probably also got someone who's married to him, and all of them are our customers. I think going forward, we've made buckets, which is youth, enterprise, professionals. So this is the kind of buckets we've made of people. From the people, what we've sort of done is we've tried to sort of map this entire proposition along with IBM software, and we've got unique codes of people. So for example, is there one individual who's across the different businesses, not just consuming sort of my products in terms of telecom, but is also going into financial services, some other products and services as well. So that's the essential thought, to sort of map and have one single view of the customer. So not just that, what we've actually gone ahead step further is to sort of make sure we sort of, I think, try to sort of look at interest groups of those people. And for that, what we've done is begun an entire proposition working with the likes of, say, for example, Facebook and Twitter. So what we have is sort of we've mapped out, say, for example, different segments of people. So for example, if we know that this is a young person, this is an entrepreneur, this is a family person, we've actually got not just the name, not just in terms of where the person is staying, but we also got down to the interests and sort of preferences through Facebook backend data, which says, if I want to reach out to, say, this young girl, Radhika, I know that her likes are movies, fashion, accessories, empowerment, things that she generally speaks of. So a fair, closer view of what our prospective people are going to be like. So the ultimate objective, of course, is for this exercise is we have about 180 million customers in this group alone. Telecom is 105 million. We've got people across different other industries. So is there a way that the same person who is my telecom user is able to buy movie tickets from me, is able to use the metro service from me, is able to get car insurance from me, is able to use a house from me? That's the ultimate objective, to cross-sell from all of these segments. Yeah. So that's about it from me in terms of the presentation.